just quickly go in there and get anything done. They have to argue.
And speaking of the racist history of tipping, you might not think of tipping as a legacy of slavery, but it has a far more racialized history than most Americans realize. Tipping originated in feudal Europe and was imported back to the United States by American travelers eager to seem sophisticated. The practice spread throughout the country after the Civil War as U.S. employers, largely in the hospitality sector, looked for ways to avoid paying formerly enslaved workers. One of the most notorious examples came from the Pullman Train Company, which hired newly freed African-American men as porters. Rather than paying them a real wage, Pullman provided the black porters with just a meager pittance, forcing them to rely on tips from their white clientele for most of their pay. Several states sought to end the practice in the early 1900s, often in recognition of its racist roots. We may live in a very different society from 150 years ago, but the sub-minimal tip wage still exasperates the inequalities passed down from that time. Workers in the restaurant industry are far more likely to be poor or near poor than the general population. Sure, upscale restaurants are where wealthy patrons offer servers good tips on expensive menu items can provide a good living, but those jobs are far and few in between and dominated by white men.
That's true, because if you think about it, like places like the Sonic and stuff like that, they pay their people, they
like $3,
$3, yeah.
Dallas. And then I worked on tips, limo driver, fam. And then when Uber got here,
exactly.
You think we should give up tipping?
Well, not if that's what people's livelihood is depending on. Because
I don't care about that. Look at your people over there, damn Saltgrass. They don't deserve no tip.
Well, no, some people don't deserve a tip, but I mean, you tip accordingly. But, it shouldn't be dependent on tips for people to be able to pay their bills.
Mine go like this. Every time you mess up, I take $1.
Well,
every time you see I need something to drink, I take $1. Every time you don't see if I need something else, I take $1. Am I ready to go? I take $1. You don't check nothing? Jackie likes to go to Saltgrass here in Cedar Hill, Texas, off of 67 and bloop. And yeah, they got them youngsters over there. Customer service is deplorable. Now, tell them about Norma's Cafe.
They have the best customer service.
Middle-aged women who know what customer service is, baby. We went to Saltgrass on a Friday. And the next day went to Norma's Cafe in Dallas, Texas. And when I tell you, the customer service, 2 minutes, customer service was different as night and day.
Yes. Big
Them
difference.
youngsters don't care. Them youngsters can go back and stay in mama house. These middle-aged women, black and white.
Coming
Norma's
through
Cafe.
the door.
In Oak Cliff. Look them up.
Yep.
Look them up.
Great customer service. Every
Google
single one of them is going to speak.
Yep.
They're right on top of, they're just right on top of it. Food is just excellent.
That's what that is. Thank you for making a part of our world, a part of your world. Thank you guys for riding with us.
Yes.
Thank you for checking out the videos.
Hey, Nikki.
We have up and whatnot. What's going on, Nikki, up there in the Gun Roost? Shaka 4-1 in the main event with Jackie O. Of course, we'll be back next week, but until then, Jackie O.
Yes, y'all listen to us every Monday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time at kybnradio.com or
KYBN Radio 98.1 in Mountain View, California FM, but you ain't gonna hear it if you don't live in Mountain View, California.
And then again on demand at pushgapradios with an S.com.
That's what that is. Rubber Buggy Baby Boomer Radio. You're talking about it, we're talking about it. Banging this thing in the game. Pushgapradios.com. We online, on point, and on the freaking money. Banging this podcast in the game. The only somebody who don't know it is the person that you did not tell. We're Shaka 4-1 in the main event with Jackie O. Hey, don't keep us a secret.
Dallas, baby. And we're out.
Okay. You think we should have got rid of the tipping, though? You think they should get rid of tipping?
No.
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 Because you
Absolutely not.
You like them tips when I was bringing them home?
Ooh, child. Yes, sir.
In Dallas, baby. And we out.
Pray until something happens. God always provides. At pushgapradio.com, the power is in the name.
Pushgapradio.com. Extraordinary urban entertainment. I wish we were still pushing the hip hop from back in the gap, man.
Pushgapradio.com. We finna take over this town like street sweepers.
That's gangsta.